Hey ho, hello, it's me NBZ. We're back with Ori and the Blind Forest. And we're here to figure out what our true purpose is with this light orb on our back. It's been on our back a long time and it will continue to be because I'm bad at jumping. Just a solid jumper I am. I like jumpers, but they itch. That's the one thing about jumpers that gets to me. I like being warm, but the itching of jumpers is always a problem. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? See, this is really why I don't like this mechanic, is because failure is horribly punished with having to be slow for a long period of time. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, see, this is interesting. Maybe I need to leave this here. And oh, fucking god damn it. I can't believe I just did that. I'm gonna kill myself. I need to die. Again. Why am I doing this to myself? Also, I don't think that I'm gonna lose that orb. I think it does stay with me. I'm just being a Dumbo with it. Okay. This time's the charm. See, again, these kind of magical blocks, you kind of fall through them as well instead of sticking the landing unless you're exactly on top. A little bit finicky. As with every game, even my favorite games ever, there are flaws. You know, you got to point out the flaws. You got to be aware of them. There is no such thing as a perfect game, and I will always stand by that fact. Because I believe that there just isn't. It doesn't exist. The whole idea of a perfect game is completely and utter nonsense. Every game has flaws. Every game can be better. And every game will be better. Eventually. And they kind of proved that with Ori and the Blind Forest, because they did make a definitive edition, which did make the game better. It also changed some things about it. Hey, look at that. I can actually pick it up now. And pop it in where it needs to be. Oh my goodness. Isn't that a sight for sore eyes? Ori, look! Even though our light had grown weak in this haze, it lifted the darkness that held claim of this place. That it did, my friend, and look what we can do now! We can just go everywhere, do whatever we want! Oh, it's so freeing and liberating! Get to this tree finally! Eki was looking for Naru, but she was gone when he came. He was swift like the wind, and sprinted with haste, but surrounded by darkness, he lost his way. Alright. And we have learned dash. We can use RB in order to dash in the direction that we are facing. And with that, look at this. Ah, lovely. Just another movement tool to add to Ori's ever-growing arsenal of crazy movement tools. I definitely use dash from time to time. It's not the thing that I go for always, but it definitely helps. And I've messed this up because I'm supposed to... Okay, that's where I said. I'm going to die. Well, I think like one of the biggest refrains... Really? Man, one of my biggest refrains in this Let's Play's last few episodes has been, I'm going to die, I'm going to kill myself now. Sorry, I've got to kill myself. Because I've made a mistake. Not a bad mistake, but a mistake that I want to correct. So here, I need to be holding all the way down in order to keep it up. And then we're going to dash. We're going to dash. Dash, dash. Dash, dash. Dash, dash, dash. Because if we get through here... we've made it to the other side. And I think I can get back up there. Wondering if I've done the right thing. Because maybe I can't get back up there. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... God damn, I keep killing myself. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Just die to that boulder. That's exactly what I need. No, what I really need to do is just check around this area to make sure I'm not missing anything. Like, hello. Like this. In case I went into the wrong place. Yeah, here we go. Look at this shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Obviously, I died there already. Okay, well, at least we know what we're doing on both ends now. I've just done it out of order. In the most wrong of orders. But we do have the map fragment. So that's useful. Okay. That's what I need to do. Now I can safely go back in this direction. Come on, Soul Link, charge, man. Maybe I'll just do that. Alright. Perfect. Yeah, it looks like I wouldn't be able to come back up here after the door had closed, so it's definitely better for me to, as I said, to kill myself. And god damn it, that might have slowed me down too much. Maybe actually I should go down here first of all. Open up this area. Oh, this goes down to Lost Grove. Ah. Actually, I don't think I've actually been down here, so probably useful to come down here now instead of going out the other end. See some more secret places and things. Okay. So, we have... Shit. Laser beams. Laser beams. Fuck. Laser beams are dangerous. Very dangerous. Ow. The most dangerous, one might say. Okay. This is fun, because I've forgotten a lot of this stuff. Re-exploring and rediscovering is good. I like it. Okay. Oh. Boy, I'm going to have to spend my money, aren't I? And that means on here, to get the life markers to show up. Okay. Wonder if I can do it with the dash. Yes, I can. The dash manages to let me get through there. Beautiful. Timing has worked out for me. Okay. What's this guy's deal now? What's he want? Well, he can go in that direction. Boy! Some craziness over here. Okay. Well. Oh, shit. It's clever. Ooh. Okay. And I imagine there. Yes, perfect. Going up here. Beautiful. There's another thing down in that direction, though. Oh, have I found something more? Ah, some more story time. Oh, I didn't get to play with their friends anymore. It's cool to get this, this extra stuff, this extra backstory going on. No, the storytelling generally in this game I like. I think it's generally quite subtle and not focused on too much, to the point where I'm invested but not overly needing to know everything and the history and everything. It's cool that way. Now here's my thought process, is I'm gonna do this and go in here, and that has done nothing for me because that's a background thing, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I knew it. Knew I was gonna be punished for trying to Be fancy in there. Or maybe I'm not going to be punished for this, though. Soul could cast our light. Even in the dark she would see. She lived deep in this grove. Now she rests here in peace. Well, I guess it's time to get another ability. And we now have Light Burst. We can use LB to cast it. And it will throw some light. Look at that. Magic. You can just throw out light. As if it were nothing. And guess what? Hey, maybe that's what this entire thing is about. Look at that. Magic. I figured it out. I knew there was a purpose to that other than... Because it looks too conspicuous, right? It looks way too conspicuous. Can't go around being like, nah, it's nothing. And it's clearly something. Clearly something. Okay. Now, whether or not I can figure out how to get this one high up here is another matter. God damn it. See, this makes things much easier. But it also makes things a little tough when it comes to angles. Oh, man. How am I going to get that up there? Is there a way I can, like, slow... Oh, there we go. That's me being an idiot, obviously. You just need to hold it. I'm being stupid. Did that do anything? Doesn't look like it. I mean, maybe if I get all of these... Okay. Maybe here we go. Look at that. Magic? Alright, I did it. Magic! I'm not going to lie, I completely forgot about this mechanic. 100% how much of an impact it made on me at the time, clearly, when I was playing through Definitive Edition. Completely forgot this entire mechanic existed. Didn't forget the dash, but somehow forgot that. Weird. Very weird. Maybe it shows you that it's just like, you know, it wasn't used overly even in the Definitive Edition, you know? I feel like now when I'm going back to a lot of those places which have blocked doors, now I'm like, oh no, I wonder if a lot of those places with the blocked doors were there because I have to light one of these things on fire instead as the solution. Because I have a feeling that's what it is, and a lot of these doors look like that, don't they? So now I'm like, oh, that's probably what it was, instead of me having to find a lever. It's probably that instead. Okay. Alright, well, we've got an ability point here. I'll take it. I'm not going to say no to another one of those. Especially because we can now finish off the energy marking, and then, oh, we're going to get Sense, which is so good. Sense allows us to see through walls, to find the hidden areas. That's what I've always dreamed about since I was a little young, and the ability to just see whatever I want to see, whenever I want to see it. Oh, it's so good. Talking of seeing, there's real irony in my family that I am the one who doesn't have glasses, and yet I'm the one who probably spends the most time looking at screens in my family. It's very, it's one of those things that's like, it's one of those urban myths. It's like, looking at screens doesn't actually, like, affect your eyesight, really. I mean, it probably does, like, in some deep, weird way, but not in the way that, it probably people think it does. Not in an intense way that is debilitating, because I have the best eyesight in my family, and certainly wouldn't think it from the fact that I am the one who looks at screens a bunch. Okay, right. This has turned out to be a good refresher on what all this new stuff, because I really didn't think about this. So I'm gonna... Oh boy. Turns out I can't get over there easily without being a bit careful. So let's be a bit more careful. I'm gonna do this here. Boom up. Oh, I can't actually hang on to those. Maybe I need to go back around the other way. I feel like there's a cheeky way for me to get over there, but I'm not going to risk it now. I think it's probably intentionally designed so I don't do that. I'm actually going to go back up quickly because it looks like there's a thing down here that I should... I'm actually going to do this. Okay. Avoid and up. Now I've realized I've taken that whole detour from originally trying to go through the door that I was holding open, and I'm all the way down in just a completely different area now. We'll revisit that other area, I think, because it's definitely going to lead us somewhere different. I think there's probably a secret there, but I accidentally went the wrong way instead of going the not wrong way. It's one of my most annoying things in games is whenever you come to a path in a game, the thing you want to do the most is like go the wrong way first so you get the bonus item or ability, and then go the right way, right? Like that's the ideal, because then you're covering all your bases, you're not missed anything, like you know what's going on. Oh boy, hello. Well, that's a nice secret surprise in there I didn't expect. Cool. Now we need to get our timing right on this. Perfect. I mean, not perfect, but I made it out in time. Get some more U-Crystal shards. Kirby in the Crystal shards. How does everyone feel about that Kirby game? It's coming out soon in March. Not feeling it personally, not feeling it. If there was ever an antithesis to difficulty of Ori and the Blind Forest, it would probably be Kirby. Kirby is one of those games that is so nice and kind to the player in a very joyful way. But it's the kind of nice and joyful that I just don't find fun in my platformers. It's interesting, you know, like get to this place where what am I doing? I want to do this. Oh, I'm sure I can make this. I feel like I did this before and nailed it. Yeah, there are certain genres of game that I'm just so into when it comes to difficulty, and there are others where I'm just like, I rather would play on easy most of the time. And for me, it turns out that, hey, platformers, I like them tough, I like them challenging. First-person shooters, not so much. Not really my jam, not really something I derive a lot of enjoyment out of. First-person shooter is not, I don't know, something mechanically... There are certain first-person shooters that are mechanically satisfying to me, but they're the rarity. More often than not, I don't like to engage with those systems. So that's where I fall. I don't know, it just depends. And every person is different. Some people love RTS and are awful at platformers. Some people, you know, go my way. It's all it's why like discussions about difficulty in games are so hard to have, because everyone has their own threshold. And it's going to be different for everyone, because some people are good at certain things, some people are bad at other things. So it's a tough situation. Okay, here we go. Charge dash. That was charge dash to attack enemies. Okay, so that can be helpful. Ooh, I want to get water breath eventually, so I'm actually going to go down this path for now. I'll get Ultra Stomp soon. But let's go down here for the time being. See if there's any more hidden secrets for us to find. Fun things ahead. Okay. Alright. I remember this area is very nice and serene and peaceful. I suppose they have to have these guys who spit things up here, because if you're a player who came here before getting what I did and got the explosion jump, the Superman jump as I called it, you're definitely going to be at a disadvantage. So, boy, already got another ability point. Can't really use it because we're at a point in the game where those ability points are not useful, but look at this, I found myself a secret area. Which I believe this is one of the last places I went. If I'm correct about this area, it's one of the last places I went when I was doing my original playthrough of this game. Because I couldn't figure out how to get to a certain item. And it turned out I had to go through a secret path. I think this is it. This ability cell. Yeah, it's down in this little corner. I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to get down to this little corner, it turned out. Guess what? Go under the water, mate. That's how you do it. I'm glad I remembered this time, so I don't have to come back here in the future to pay for my sins once more. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Sweet. So let's save. Get our way up. I wonder how you do get your way up there if you haven't done this. I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of cheating to some degree by having these abilities already. But, you know, I made my choice. And my choice was to forget about everything until... Oh, this is... Oh, what a clever puzzle. I like this one. This is very neat. So do this, boing, and hopefully it explodes. There! Lovely. Look at that. Such a joyous little idea that just works very nicely. Okay. So from here, I imagine I have to do another one of these. Or maybe I could just jump up here instead and do that. Open the door. Open the door. Lovely. Yeah, because I was in this area and I was trying to figure out how do I get down to that little place. I can see the orb there, but I can't get it right now. It was driving me insane. But hey, here's another ability orb. And guess what I'm going to do right now? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as my soul link charges, I'm going to save the game. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get the final upgrade on the purple tree. Oh, sense, thank you. Oh, I feel like a weight has been lifted. There's something about just having the ability to see through everything and know where everything is that is just, oh, it's magical. It's wonderful and it makes me so very happy. It's a satisfying feeling. Okay. Well, I want to kill you first. Can you come over here and die, please? Thank you. Okay. Oops. Oh, nice. Huh. Opened up a new area down there. That's cool. Let's see here. So this is opening up this door, which must mean there's a... It's a way to keep this... Unless I'm sorely mistaken. I have to go back down the other way. Seems like I should be able to. If this exists here, then there must be a reason for me to do this, right? Throw a ball through there. Is that going to do anything for me? Kill the enemy. Do you know your enemy? Alright, well I got experience. Oh, maybe I just need to use my dash. Hey, clever. I thought about it. I was like, can I reach that in time? It seemed slow enough, but... Apparently I did need to reach it in time. Perfect. Okay. So now, I can actually head in this direction and find another part of the story that's going on. What's up with this place? Man, though they are gone from our forest, there is no time to grieve. Remember those who have passed, and they will forever live on. Man, did he just turn into a stone then? Just over time? Well, as they say, we all have to die at some point. Just we hope that it's peaceful and not nasty. And at the very least, that seemed pretty peaceful for this fellow. Oh, look at this beach. So gorgeous, man. This just makes me excited to see all the new areas they make for the new game. Oh, it's so lush. And wonderful. Boy. Well. Looks like we're kind of at the end of an area here. Gone through and seen a bunch. Done a bunch. I'm sure there is a whole bunch more to do and to see. And I think we will end up doing that next time, because it seems like we've basically come to the end of this little area, as it were. So I think the next episode, I'm just going to be getting everything in the game, which will mean just looking around this entire map for every single secret possible. I think what I'll likely do is I'm just going to record myself going through and getting everything, and then I'm just going to post-commentate, showing me all the areas, or when I get to them, maybe commentate live and be like, oh, here, look, I got this thing. This is how you get this thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out. At the very least, you'll get some of me going around getting all the collectibles, all the upgrades to finish out the tree, the ability tree it is. And then we'll finally head to Hollow Grove, to Mount Horu, to end the game. So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you continue to enjoy on this adventure with Ori and his blind old forest. And see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.